So are you going to tell me what's wrong? Look, we need to talk. I'm not a mind reader.
Yeah, it's just...
Jesus, Max, what?
I don't want to argue.
We're not arguing, we're talking. Or I'm talking, you're just sitting there like... I don't know.
Sorry guys, we're closing soon.
We know. Did you enjoy your falafel? Look, they're closing soon. So are you going to tell me what was so important that you dragged me out of my art class?
You know how things are between us at the moment?
They're not great.
Yeah, they're not great.
But that's okay. It'll get better. Relationships aren't perfect, are they? It's just like one of those wave things. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. We're going to be up again soon.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm just not happy at the moment. And I think if you're being honest, you're not either.
Well, we can't be happy all the time.
Why not?
Because that's not life.
Why?
Because... Was it because I made you vegetarian?
You didn't make me... This is pointless.
What's pointless?
Sorry guys, we are
We know. What's pointless? Max, what is it? Max. Max. Just say something.
What?
Something. Anything. Silence is really getting to me.
Alright, sorry.
It's fine. It's just been like 2 hours since you said anything to me.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. It's just the only thing keeping me sane was the conversation, so can we try not to let it dry up?
Yeah, alright. Well, I think we've been okay. Yeah, all things considered. I think we've done pretty good for ourselves.
I'll be the first to admit that right after it happened, right after that thing, which I don't want to talk about, but right after that I was very quiet. I didn't want to talk about anything, let alone what had happened.
What, you mean the end of...
Max! I just said I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, sorry.
First few days I was quiet,
Yeah, you didn't speak for 3 days.
but I was processing.
Just cried.
Yeah, I know.
If you weren't crying, you're just staring into
All right.
space.
So it wasn't the life and soul of the party. I'd just seen everything being destroyed by it. And now we're talking about it.
Alright, sorry.
Do you want to see me cry? Is that it?
No,
Because that's what's going to happen if we keep...
sorry. It'll be alright.
I won't be alright, Max. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, don't get upset.
Don't get upset. Everything's been destroyed. Everything. My friends, my family, my house.
Our house?
Our house. Our road, our whole country, probably the whole world. I don't know how bad this is.
Yeah, but you've got to stay positive.
It's been a week, Max. We've not seen a single person.
Well, we've
A
seen...
single alive person. We've seen loads of dead people. Hundreds, maybe thousands of corpses. Everything's on fire.
Yeah, but we've still got each other. Right, let's focus on that, shall we?
Yeah. See, this is why we need to keep talking. I don't want to go crazy.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
How do you know that, though?
Well, we just have to keep walking west.
Yeah, well, how do you know that everything's not been destroyed?
Well, we don't.
Great.
Oh, come on. Look, we don't know anything, but we can't just give up.
Can we sit and talk for a bit?
Look, we should walk when it's light. We only get about 6 or 7 hours of sun, and it goes down at 5. That's not long.
I'm hungry. I want to eat something.
Yeah, we haven't got much left.
Yeah, well, we need to find some food. We need to find somewhere warm and dry.
It's nowhere. Hey, there's some woods over there, so we can take shelter. Maybe find some food, like berries or something.
How much water do we have left?
We've got enough.
God, I miss chocolate.
Yeah, I miss chocolate too, but can we...
Please, can we sit for a bit?
Alright. What do you want to talk about?
Something happy.
Like what?
How about an either or quiz?
Want to go first?
Okay. How about, would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Well, hands for feet, obviously.
Why?
Because then you can pick things up and you have to bend over. Give it.
Gross.
If my foot had been a hand there, that would be over here right now. Easy.
Are we camping here tonight?
Yeah, it's safer here than out in the open.
What about the bears?
But there won't be bears.
Bears live in woods.
Not these woods.
How do you know?
Because you don't get bears in woods!
What do you get in the woods then?
Well, tonight, us. Come on.
Can you hear that?
Birds? Yes.
Makes you hopeful.
Well, hungry?
No, Max, not hungry.
No, me neither.
You know you can go back to eating meat whenever you want.
No, I made a decision.
Good. Because you know, all things considered, if you wanted to eat the flesh of another animal,
Oh, I'm fine.
good. So it's not good for me then.
No, you know, I am actually capable of making my own decisions.
Good. Because you know, you were vegetarian before all this happened, so if you wanted to go back and eat meat again.
No,
then I'd
honestly, I'm good. We can find food other places, and besides, Uncle George's farm will have plenty of veg. You're right.
What I was going to say earlier about the birds is that it makes you hopeful. Not everything's gone.
I suppose so.
Do you think there's anything left?
Oh, we survived.
So far.
Look, the last message we got before everything went down was to avoid cities, and that's what we're doing. Don't know how safe they are.
I know.
We're safer at Uncle George's farm.
Okay.
And he'll have some plan what to do next.
Hopefully.
Look, I reckon we'll get there in a couple of days. 3 at most, depending on weather.
So we're going to set up camp here then?
Yeah. Come on, let's find a clearing or something. Hey, close your eyes.
What?
Just close your eyes. Just do it.
What are you going to do to me?
Nothing. And open.
Oh my god.
Right? Now, don't eat it all, because I don't know if we've got any left.
Oh my god, sorry, did you want some?
No. No, it's fine.
Are you cold?
No, I'm okay. You?
I'll be okay. Once I've settled. Can you hold me? Shall we?
No.
I just thought to keep warm.
No, it's just not a good idea. Sorry.
Okay. I thought it was a good idea, but...
Morning.
Hi.
How'd you sleep?
Not well.
No, I think you were having a nightmare.
Was I? Yeah. I don't even remember. How did you sleep?
Yeah, fine.
Why are you all wet?
There's a stream. It's about 200 metres that way. You know, if you want to freshen up.
Sure. I feel super dirty in these clothes.
Yeah. Know what you mean. If you want to go to the stream, you should probably go now, because we need to make a move.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
Yeah, see you in a minute.
Is there something wrong?
What?
Is there something wrong
Apart from the apocalypse last
No.
week. What do you mean?
between us?
Us?
Yes, us, you and me.
What, you think now's a good time to talk about this?
Well, there hasn't been a good time to talk about it since.
Well, we're not talking about this
Well,
now.
yeah, we are.
No.
Yes,
we're
we
not.
are, Max. Yeah, we are. Max,
Look, just not now.
this time last week we were having a serious conversation about us.
Yeah. Well, since last week, my priorities have really changed, and so should yours.
We haven't talked about it at all.
Yeah, because we've been focusing our attention on not dying.
Yeah, and that's important.
No, right now, that's all that's important. We need to survive. Everything else is insignificant.
Insignificant.
Yes.
We're insignificant. I'm insignificant.
You're not insignificant, I'm not insignificant, but us, we're not important.
Well, I think we are.
Yeah, well, Liz, we're not having this conversation.
What if we have to repopulate the planet?
What?
What if everyone else has been wiped out? We need to seriously think about what we do next.
No, we know what we need to do next. First, we need to survive. And second, we need to get to my uncle's farm. Third, we need to survive.
Okay,
And fourth, we need to
okay.
survive!
I know! I get it.
Right. Our feelings, right, and our relationship status, it's not important. Okay?
I get it.
Okay.
We do need to talk about it at some point, though.
Liz,
Do you love me?
yeah, I'm not answering that.
Do you hate me?
No, I don't hate you.
Do you not think that it's fate that we survive?
Fate? No.
Well, why then?
I mean, I try not to think about it.
Well, you should think about it. I do.
Why?
Because, well, it's better than thinking about nothing.
All right then. Well, if you ask me, it was luck.
Luck.
Luck, we survived. Luck.
Well, I don't believe in luck.
But you believe in fate.
Hasn't all this made you reconsider your belief system?
What?
Don't you think that this is like some kind of higher power or something?
What, like God?
No, not like actual God, but like, yeah, like a god or something.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it wasn't God, actually. I think it was aliens or monsters.
Well, you said you didn't believe in aliens.
When did I say that?
Last month. Last month we were talking about life on other planets, and you said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but you said that you didn't think aliens existed. And then I said that that was an arrogant thing to say, and then you went out for a beer with Craig because you didn't want to debate it with me.
Okay, well, since last month, things have changed. And now I'm kind of willing to believe there might be aliens.
Because of what you saw.
Don't even know what I saw.
Okay, even better. So, you didn't believe in aliens, but now you're more likely to reconsider because of the new evidence that's come to light.
Yes.
So all you need to prove fate is proof of evidence. And not even hard evidence of that.
Yeah, well, you can't prove fate. You can't prove luck.
Well, what's the difference?
Be quiet.
Alright, don't get all moody because you don't understand what I'm saying to you.
I can hear something.
It might be a bear. Or an alien.
Shh.
It might be another survivor.
Yeah, well, it might not be. Alright. We need to keep walking. It's okay.
We have to find somewhere with food.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll come across somewhere, like town or what's left of a city.
I thought you said to avoid towns or cities.
Well, that's what the government said, and that was last week. We haven't even seen anything since. I think it might be worth, checking things out.
Do you know where we are?
Bristol, I think.
So how far have we got to go?
170 miles.
Do you think we could find somewhere with shelter tonight? It was so cold last night.
Yeah, I just don't know if it'll be safe. We haven't even seen anywhere yet, and I think what happened in Lincoln happened everywhere.
What, you think all the buildings in the country have been destroyed?
Maybe.
So what makes you so sure that your Uncle George's farm's going to be okay?
All right, maybe it was just the cities then.
I think there's a village in the distance.
Want to try it? I don't know if it'll be safe.
Well, what if nowhere's safe?
Well, maybe we should just stay under the tree.
Yeah! And if it was a fruit tree, we could just live off it.
Well, perfect. I'll contact the estate agent, put a deposit down.
Do you want spaghetti or beans?
You choose.
You know I'm always going to choose beans.
Liz, to get through this, right, we have to stay calm. Yeah, we can't go getting emotional every 5 minutes. And I know it's tough, but we have to stay focused. You get that, don't you?
Okay. Max,
What?
we're out of gas.
Right. Well, I'll just have to make a campfire next time I want food.
How about that village?
Do you want to check it out?
Like I said, I think we should.
Okay. you okay? Do you want to talk?
I don't know what I was expecting. I knew we'd find something like this eventually.
Yeah, but you can't prepare yourself for that.
We're the only ones left, aren't we?
I don't know.
Everyone else is dead.
Yeah, but we can't give up, Liz.
What is the point?
We can't think like that.
There's nothing. We've seen no signs of life, we've just seen signs of death. What's happened? They must have killed everyone. Have you noticed there's no planes? There's no army. Nothing. No one is coming to get us.
Yeah, but we can't give up.
Give me one good reason, Lex. Morning.
There's a man up there.
What?
There's a man.
Shit.
Survivors! They come in peace. Jesus.
Who are you? Be cool.
I said, who are you? My name's Rick. I'm Rick.
Right, and who are you?
I'm Rick. I'm just Rick.
Where are you from?
Over there.
Where?
Down in the gorge. I hang around and I've got this like cross between a car and a home.
Caravan?
It's just a car, but as I can't drive, it's just a home. Oh, there's two of you. Oh, and you've both got guns. Oh, that's cool.
What are you doing here?
I was thinking the same thing. All right. Look, we're both in the same boat. We both survived the attacks, right?
Yes.
Well, then we're on the same side. You are? You military or whatever?
No.
And what's with the firepower?
Where are you from and where are you going? And answer truthfully.
There's something about your welcoming nature that makes me want to be honest with you. I'm from Clifton!
Like the bridge?
Like the bridge. When the attack started, I ran to the gorge. I thought that'd be safe. I thought I should come out now, see what I could find, see what else survived.
And what did you find?
Found that car.
I think they attacked everywhere.
They did, yes. They just turned buildings to rubble in seconds. They destroyed everything. They've destroyed society.
Do you know who it was?
Does it matter? Whoever it was, they pretty much wanted us all dead. They close to got their wish.
Yeah, well, you survived.
I used to be a Boy Scout and I was homeless in my early 20s. I'm kind of resilient.
I'm Liz. This is Max.
Hi. So, what's your story?
We're a couple.
We're travelling from Lincoln.
Where are you going?
West.
What's west?
My uncle.
Is he alive?
Yeah, I hope so. He's kind of resilient too.
Do you want to come with us?
What?
Ah, yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna head up to Wales. I'm heading up past the Severn Bridge.
What's in Wales? Apart from the Welsh.
Mountains, valleys, and my girlfriend.
Oh, what's her name?
Gail. But I call her Mouse. I haven't spoken to her though since before.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know. Don't think it matters now. What's done is done. Maybe it was a purge, like a cleansing.
Like a cleansing?
Yeah. We human beings are generally a horrible species. Present company excluded, of course. But we're ruining this planet. We're choking it. Maybe it was pest control.
From where?
Maybe outer space. Maybe the government. Maybe God. If you're asking me objectively, I think that this planet is better without the human race. I suppose subjectively too.
What, so you think it was some sort of extermination?
Maybe the robots got smart. Maybe they got all Terminator on us. It's just a theory. What do you guys think?
Well, we pretty much got as far as aliens.
Did you see who it was?
Yeah. Loads of little ships. They started firing at things and people were
I don't want
scream-
to talk about it.
Sorry. Too soon?
Why haven't we seen more people?
Most people left the cities. You know, everyone who wasn't.
You know, we hid out for a day, didn't we? It was... Went back to our flat, like what was left of it, but it wasn't safe.
I'm guessing after the power, the phone lines, the roads, the grid, after all that went down, whoever was left had to try and make it in the wild, and most people aren't prepared for that. You take the average urbanite, or suburbanite even, and you make them cold, wet and hungry. Then you start to see the savage within. It's like an onion. You peel away the first couple of layers and it starts getting smelly, everyone starts crying. Cities get abandoned, infrastructure goes out the window. Society's gone and it's not coming back. Hospitals become morgues, buildings become tombs. We're a week into this now, and if you don't know how to find food or water or shelter, you're done for. The cavalry's not coming. What are you guys doing for food?
We've got a couple of cans. We're in the country, we forage, fruit, you know.
Yeah, it's February. It's not good for crops.
No.
Do you use those guns for hunting?
No.
Good. Never punish an animal for your own satisfaction.
We're vegetarians.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got a couple of days of walking, but when we get there we'll have food.
There's a stream down there if you want some water. It's pretty clean.
Cheers.
We can go there now if you fancy a drink. I can make some fucking awesome nettle soup.
So what did you do for work?
Oh, listen that. I mostly collected state benefits. I've got a condition.
Oh, sorry. What is it?
I like getting stoned. What about you?
I ran a record shop.
Cool. Liz?
Oh, part-time waitress, part-time art student.
Oh, also cool. You're both cool. You're a cool couple.
Have you got a picture of Gail?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So pretty.
That's Gail.
That's my mouse.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
I know.
Like, really attractive.
Yeah.
How did you two get together?
Oh, you know how most people get together, that sort of thing.
Why'd you call her Mouse?
Oh, it's so cute. When she sneezes, she does this little squeak and it's so cute.
I mean, is she a model or something?
She's a dental hygienist.
She seems very sweet.
Sorry, again, how did you...
Friend of a friend, that sort of thing.
She's always looked like this.
Ever since I've met her.
And you've always looked like...
We met at the record shop, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was looking for an album by Kate Bush. He helped me find it.
Soup's nearly done.
smells lovely.
Thank you. So, how long have you two been together?
3 years.
Once you pass that milestone, there's no turning back, right?
Yeah. No, we're very lucky, aren't we?
I thought you didn't believe in luck.
Whatever it is what it is, right?
It is what it is, yeah.
And hey, the attack, it left a lot of destruction in its wake, but at least a few things survived. Like love, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more... I don't know what I think it is. But, you know, you see the end of the world flash before your eyes and you think, fuck, well, what was that? I better make the most of things. So you concentrate on necessities, not luxuries, right? So you can't have a house, you have a tent. You can't have Michelin star food, so you have a can of beans. And that's what life is, isn't it? It's just make and do. And that's what survival is as well. You just do what you need to do what needs to be done.
Well, who wants soup?
Do you hate me?
No, but I don't know.
Maybe we should change the subject.
Yeah, I think Rick's right. Let's just eat the fucking soup, all right? Best of luck, Rick.
Best of luck to you too.
Yeah, I think gonna need it.
Hope you two work things out. She's a nice girl.
Yeah,
She likes you. That's important, especially these days.
hope you find Gail.
Here's to surviving.
To surviving. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
Boy, Liz! Lovely meeting you. Okay.
Maybe we should start thinking about pitching up. Leaving.
Why did you do it? Why?
Why what?
You don't love me, Max, and it's fine. It's fine. If I'm such a bad person, then why did we have sex last night?
Didn't say you were a bad person.
You don't want to be with me, Max. I don't know why we're still doing this. You obviously hate me.
Don't hate you.
Well, you resent me then.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, I'm stupid now, am I?
No, now you're twisting my words.
If it wasn't for last week, what would be the situation between us?
What do you mean?
Were you going to dump me?
Look, we shouldn't talk about this now.
So you were going to dump me?
Alright, look. Things weren't going great between us.
No, but we were talking. We were working it out.
No, we weren't talking.
We were
You were
talking.
talking. I was listening.
We were talking.
No, we weren't talking. We were arguing.
We weren't arguing.
Yes, we were.
So you're going to break up with me? End a 3-year relationship over what? A couple of disagreements?
Look, I just wasn't happy. And you weren't happy.
I know, but we could have worked it
Yeah,
out.
maybe I didn't want to work it out.
Was there someone else?
No, there wasn't someone else.
Did she die? Is that why you made do with me?
That is not what happened.
You said make do, or am I twisting your words
No,
now?
now you're getting the wrong impression.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, enlighten me, please. Speak up! I can't hear you. I'm done talking. I'm gonna listen.
I just don't want to argue.
We're not arguing.
Yes, we are.
Why are you gonna dump me? Well, why didn't you?
Because everything happened. And we had to work together and...
So we're just together because of the apocalypse.
yeah, sort of.
So why did we have sex last night?
It felt like the right thing to do.
Excuse me?
You were upset and...
I was upset. Had you thought of maybe offering me a tissue instead of your penis?
No, we were both upset and we saw the bodies
What, and that
it
turned
was...
you on?
No.
You're sick.
No, that's not what I meant.
I better stay away from the cities. Hundreds of corpses there. Don't want you pulling it out and wanking like
I'm
a
sorry!
What gives you the right to play with my emotions like this? I love you, Max. I love you. So any emotional outburst or lack of control is quite excusable on my behalf, but you obviously have no regard for me whatsoever. So any action from you is indefensible.
It's just a rush of blood to the head.
Rich head.
Alright, I fucked up. Yeah? Yeah. And I'm sorry. Now we could spend however long you want arguing whether it was right or whether it was wrong, or can we just move on?
Just move on.
Yeah. Because it was just sex.
Maybe for you. You're breaking my heart, Max.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to kill myself? Do you wish I was dead?
I love
What?
you.
I'm sorry. I don't feel the same way anymore. And I can't do anything about that.
I wish you had died.
Quick! We're being shot
I
at!
don't care. I want them to shoot me. Come on, fucking shoot me!
Pull yourself together.
Come up with your hands on your head.
Who are you?
You are surrounded.
This is Captain Thomas of the 6th Division of the Queen's British Army. Myself and my squadron have you surrounded on all sides.
We do not wish to engage, but will do if necessary. Make yourself known to us. I need your names.
Liz and Max!
Liz and...
Max!
Did you say Matt or Max?
Max!
Sorry, one more time.
It's Max!
Thank you. Okay.
Now I need you to drop your weapons as a sign of goodwill. Can you do that for me, Matt?
It's Max! With an X!
Max! Sorry, Max. Can you do that for me, Max?
With the army?
6th Division, Royal Artillery.
Why were you shooting at us?
You are armed.
How do we know they're the army?
How do we know you're the army?
I'm afraid you're going to have to trust me, Max.
After the last 7 days, I've learned not to trust anyone.
Fair point. Ask me something only a member of the British Army would know.
All right. Sing the second verse of the national anthem.
What?
Yeah, second verse. Not the first one, we all know that one. Sing the second one.
Send her victorious.
No, that is the first verse. I asked you to sing the second bit.
Shit. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen, God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen.
O Lord our God, arise, scatter our enemies and make them fall.
That's it. And make them fall. Confound their
Politics.
I know it, Johnson.
Sorry, sir.
Confound their politics. Frustrate their something trick.
Knavish, sir, knavish.
Knavish tricks. On her our hopes we
Rhymes with trick, sir.
fix.
That's it, sir.
Oh, save us all.
Thy choice is gifts in store. I know it, Private. Sorry, sir.
My choice is gifts in store. On her be pleased to pour, long may she reign.
May she defend our laws.
That's it, and ever give us cause
Bring it home, sir.
to sing with heart and voice. God save the Queen.
All right, convince me.
Where'd you get the guns?
Army issue, aren't they?
Exactly.
We found them.
Did you kill a soldier?
I said we found them. Well, there's only 3 of you.
We're the ones asking the questions right now. Where are you heading for?
St Ives,
What's in St Ives?
my uncle. He's got a farm. We thought it might be a safe place.
Well, there's not many of them right now.
Is this all that's left of your squadron?
I said we're the ones.
And where have you travelled from?
Lincoln.
You walked all the way.
Yeah.
Impressive. And what have you seen on your travels?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to tell us.
She said she doesn't want to talk about it.
Liz and Matt, you said. I'm Captain Thomas. This rather excitable chap is Lance Corporal Johnson. That's Private McGregor. We haven't seen many civilians in the last 7 days. Not many of them left.
Aliens got them all.
Aliens.
Oh, that's the general consensus. Whatever it was that leveled the planet, we've never seen anything like it before.
The whole planet.
Well, like I said, unconfirmed, but certainly all the major towns and cities, power supplies down, all the water storages have been completely vaporized, communications down. We tried smoke signals on day 4.
So it's bad then.
Bad. If it were merely bad, that would be of some comfort. It's the end of the world.
Should we arrest them?
Arrest them? And take them where, Johnson? We'll take them back to camp with us.
What about their guns?
Private.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was a good stew.
Mm.
Well, McGregor was the company chef until last week. I think I speak for myself and Lance Corporal Johnson when I say we're glad he survived.
So, tell us again about your uncle in St Ives.
He's a farmer.
Well, he's actually a bit of a scientist.
He's mainly a farmer.
He's got a PhD.
In what? Chickens and pigs?
He was a scientist before he became a farmer, alright? And if anyone's going to survive this sort of thing, it's going to be him.
This sort of thing? We don't even know what this sort of thing is.
So what do you know?
We know that in early January a group of astronomers in Norway caught sight of something way past Jupiter using some kind of super telescope or something. At first they thought it was debris from a comet, but then they noticed its trajectory wasn't purely gravitational, it was steering. Well, the call went out to all the heads of state, all the world leaders, and With the help of these Skywatchers, they estimated that we had 6 months before whatever it was would be anywhere near us. It seemed their estimates were wrong. Last week, about 4 months early, 17 large vessels entered the Earth's atmosphere at approximately 11:35 GMT. We had no warning. All the armies of the world were caught with their pants around their ankles. We barely got our helmets on before each of the 17 vessels split into hundreds of smaller ships, each one the size of a double-decker bus. All across the world, nearly 2,000 spaceships attacked our planet using technology far superior to our primitive defences. We never stood a chance. I lost 80% of my group in the first 30 minutes. And that was just the military casualties. We were getting reports that London was reduced to rubble in the first hour. The same for Paris, Berlin, Moscow. Well, China, they put up a fight. They brought down a ship, or so the rumours were. But then we lost contact with most of the world about 14:30 that afternoon. And then there was just silence. Some of us, well, we managed to hide in the wreckages of houses. But those people who weren't killed, they fled the cities. We've heard nothing since. You can only guess, with 7 days of no energy, no shelter, no food. God knows how many are left now. 1 million? Less? Just us 5. They say it took God 7 days to create heaven and earth. And those bastards have destroyed it all in the same amount of time.
So what do we do now?
Honestly, I don't know. Protocol is to sit tight and await further orders. But orders from where?
Human instinct is to survive. But even if we do, what sort of world are we surviving in?
What are we even surviving for?
We can't give up.
She's right. Well, it's not the British way, is it? We can't just sit around and mope about the certain extinction of the human race. No, that's not what Her Majesty would want. God save her. No, she's right. We need a plan. Yeah. Any ideas? McGregor, anything? Yeah, good start. Yeah. Johnson, what about you? Do you want to chip in with something?
Sir?
No, wait, Johnson. Hang about. Let me get a pen and paper. I need to document all of this. Oh, what about you two? You got any ideas? Oh, no, of course. You're going to go to your farm. Your uncle, the great scientist / farmer. It's a crazy idea, but it's the best one we've had so far. Now, Johnson, McGregor, aren't you going to write any of this down? Go to St Ives, visit good old Uncle MacDonald, PhD!
Sir!
Good night, guys.
Night.
Hope you sleep well.
Thanks, McGregor.
My name's Mikey, and that's Bill out there.
Okay, thanks, Mikey. What about Captain Thomas?
He's just Captain Thomas. Sorry about him, by the way. He's a bit stressed at the moment. He's not his usual self.
It's fine.
Can say it's been one of those weeks. Right, sorry. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it.
Night.
No, no.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
He fucking shot himself, Mikey!
You guys still planning on going to St Ives?
Yep. What about you?
Do you need protection?
You took our guns.
Do you even know how to use those things? Yeah, I thought not.
Maybe we should come with you. Would that be okay?
Yeah. But there should be some rules.
Quite right. Rule number 1. If we come across any hostiles, you don't shoot anything. Me and McGregor will sort those out. In fact, don't shoot anything full stop. Not even animals for hunting. Rule 2. We vote. On everything, okay?
Democracy is the core of humanity.
Okay. Anything else?
I think 2 rules is quite enough for now. Private McGregor, hand them back their arms.
Thanks.
Hands for feet.
Yes.
It's obvious.
What's the only sensible answer?
Who would say feet for hands?
Psychopath.
Or sexual degenerates. What? What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'll tell you what. It's just nice to hear laughter again.
How about a joke?
From you.
Yeah.
You don't know any jokes.
Yeah, I do.
I've honestly never heard you tell a joke.
You're just never around to hear them. I know loads of jokes.
Go on then, Bill. Tell us a joke.
Right. Well, it's medieval times. Yeah, knights of old and all that. And this bunch of knights are returning from a crusade or whatever. And they walk into the courtroom with the king. Their chests roll out and proud. And they say, "Sire, we return victorious. We have terrorised and raped and pillaged all of your enemies in the east." And the king says, "The east?" But I said, "Terrorise and rape and pillage all my enemies in the west. I don't have any enemies in the east." And then one of the knights says, "Well, you do now." Screw all of you.
Alright, I got one. Why did the chicken conduct a seance. To get to the other side!
It's a good thing you can cook, McGregor.
Oh, I liked it.
Mean, Mel.
Burn.
Very
Can't
jealous.
say that.
It's because no
Come on,
one liked his
Marjo was a
one.
lot better than that.
You need to
surely.
nurture
It's because no one liked his
I
one.
liked his one too.
Okay, aim your hip towards the target.
Okay.
And stay in that steady position. Keep breathing normally. Elbow tight into the body. Right, does that feel comfortable?
Yep.
Okay, now you're going to line up your sight. Drop your cheek to the gun. That's called the cheek to stop weld. Okay?
Okay.
Now look down at the bead. And then focus on the target. And then line it up. And then just keep your eyes on the bead. Okay?
Okay.
Just keep breathing normally, don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to squeeze the trigger. But you're going to squeeze it gently on the exhale. Okay?
Okay.
Right. When you're ready. In your own time, Max, no rush. When you're ready, Max. Just keep breathing. And take the shot. Just take the shot, Max.
Yeah, I'm just getting.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if it wasn't in, it probably would have turned into dust particles by now.
Yep. Don't rush me.
Just shoot the bloody bottle, Max. Not bad, Max. Not bad. A flesh wound.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, Liz, you're up next. Right. Did you hear what I was saying to Max?
Yeah. Okay. Hip, support barrel, breathing, aim, squeeze the trigger.
Nice shot, Liz.
Thanks.
Used a gun before.
Played a lot of computer games. I've killed a lot of zombies.
How long have you two been in the army?
7 years.
3 months.
Really?
I only joined to get a trade. That backfired.
I signed up to impress a girl.
Oh.
You never told me that.
Why would I?
So who's she?
Debbie Lancaster. We met at university. We were dating. It was an on and off thing, really, you know. That's uni life for you. But she had a thing for soldiers. So, after I got kicked out after a couple of years, and I'm not going to tell you why, but after I got kicked out, I signed up to impress her.
Did it work?
Of course it did. She looked at me in the uniform. She was wetter than a weekend in Wales. Actually, I think she was fascinated with the killing side of things. She was a bit weird. We broke up soon after.
Have you killed anyone?
You don't ask a soldier that question.
I'm sorry.
We should get there by tomorrow if we start off early.
Right. Might as well turn in, get a good night's sleep, up with the sun.
Sure.
Johnson says you're a natural with a rifle.
Apparently. It's nice to be good at something.
Night then. Liz.
Mm.
I know things are a bit weird at the moment, but I hope we can at least stay friends.
Night, Max.
Okay.
Right, map says it takes about 10 hours to walk to St Ives. I suggest we take fewer breaks and get there sooner. Sunset's about 6 p.m. We should just about make it by then.
This is where I grew up.
This is Newquay.
Yeah?
I don't think I've been to this bit before.
No, you've only been to the towns. I used to come out here with my parents, you know, days out, picnics.
Beautiful scenery.
First girlfriend was from Newquay, actually.
You never forget your first. Of course, you need to have had a first, McGregor.
Very funny.
Mine was Ian Smith.
What?
My first boyfriend, Ian Smith. Captain of the rugby team.
What position?
Missionary.
No, in the team.
Oh, second row.
Maggie Bishop. What a woman. Daughter of the headmaster. Forbidden fruit.
Always tastes sweeter.
What would you know? I bet you're still a two pumped in a squirt sort of guy. Ooh, ooh, ah!
Oh, Becca Cookson. She's a year younger than me. First girl I ever loved, actually.
What was wrong with her then?
Met someone else?
Is that how you two got together?
Oh, we don't need to go into that now.
Oh, so how long have you two been together then?
3 years.
But we're not together now.
Oh, really? How come?
It's a long story.
You've got 10 hours of walking. Unless you don't want to talk about it.
He dumped me.
Oh, didn't sound like a long story.
Yeah, it's actually more complicated than that. I didn't actually dump you.
Are we together? No. Did I break it off? No. Sounds like you dumped me.
Yeah, I was going to break up with you, but then something.
Stop making excuses.
Perhaps we should change the subject. What's everyone's favourite film? I'll start. Saving Private Ryan.
Please.
Pan's Labyrinth.
I've not seen that one. Foreign, isn't it?
We need to stay civil. I haven't got the energy for this.
How do you think I feel?
Frozen. It's got really good songs.
You think this is easy for me? I loved you so much, and I wanted it to work, but
But what? Thought you said you wanted to talk.
oh my god.
What?
Becca? Guys, look. It's Becca Cookson.
You've got to be kidding me.
Becca!
Max?
Hey, Becca! Down. Becca!
Max!
Oh my god.
I know, right? Oh my god.
You're
Thank you.
alive.
Oh. I thought you were going to say looking good.
But you survived.
Guilty.
How? You are one of the least practical people I know.
I know. Well, there was this guy, Tim. Nothing serious, but you know, nice guy. And he was this major outdoorsy type. He was always walking or camping or rock climbing. I don't know why I even bothered paying rent. But anyway, you remember the invasion last week?
Yes.
Well, me and him were camping and he was teaching me how to canoe. FYI, I'm a natural. Anyway, so invasion comes, we see the whole thing, and he turns to me and he says, "This is a sign. We should get married." And I'm thinking, sign? Okay, more like an alarm. But he's sweet, like I said. Anyway, so we just hang out in his tent, wait for the whole thing to die down, surviving off crisps and breakfast bars, and then we go back into town and there's literally nothing, like no one. So I got a bit sad, and then Tim says to me, "We've got to move on, Sugar Plum," which is what he called me because, well, it's not important. Anyway, so we just lay low in the woods, hang out, and survive off berries and whatever we can find, which is cool and romantic and really empowering. But then 2 days ago, Tim ate some berries, and I said, "Oh, I don't like the look of them." But he said, "No, it'll be fine," and they weren't, so it's just me now. Yay.
Guys, come on.
Hi.
Are you guys soldiers?
We're going to Uncle George's.
Cool. I used to love it there.
What's your plan?
Plan? Oh, I don't really have a plan. You know me. I'm free spirit. Spontaneous. Typical Aquarius.
What, you're just going to hang around out here?
Oh, it's worked out okay so far.
Why don't you come with us? If that's okay with everyone.
I always liked your uncle.
Yeah, sure.
Shouldn't we vote on it? I mean, we did say that we'd vote on everything.
Right then, well, who's in favour of letting Becca join us? Who thinks we should leave her to die out here?
Fine. You can come.
Yay!
Well, she doesn't seem your type.
Well, what is my type?
I don't know, it's just not how I imagined it.
What do you mean?
She just seems very, oh, I'm typical Aquarius. Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know what I'm a typical Aquarius means, so you're going to have to tell me.
I've just met her.
Yeah, exactly, and she was very sweet. What?
I know what that means.
What? Whatever do you mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
Sorry, what are you listening to?
Music.
Yeah, but how? I thought all electrical. Okay. But how?
I'm just imagining my favourite song. With its silence.
Right.
It's completely deserted around here. Not even the sound of seagulls. Which is pretty weird for someone who's so used to the sound of seagulls to then not hear seagulls. Well, you can imagine.
Yeah, I bet.
What's your name again?
Liz.
Is that short for Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's Becca short for?
Just Becca.
Not Rebecca.
No, just Becca. Sometimes people shorten it to Bex or B, but mainly it's just Becca. So are you Max's friend or are you with the soldiers?
No, I'm Max's friend.
I guess that means we could be friends. Oh, we could be best friends.
Whereas all my friends are dead. Perfect.
Well, what have you been up to? Since the last time I saw you, I mean, not last week, obviously.
Well, I passed my driving test. 7th time lucky. I worked in Tesco before it was vaporised. And I dyed my hair.
Suit you?
No, thank you, soldier.
I'm Bill.
Bill. And you?
Mikey McGregor.
Nice to meet you both. So have you two joined the army?
No.
I thought that with everything that's happening, everyone had to join the army, and I was going to have to say, no thanks, 'cause I'm a pacifist. No offence.
Well, we're peacekeepers as much as we are anything.
Right. So do those guns fire handshakes then?
Why don't we just take one of these boats?
What?
We could take a boat and sail to Europe.
Why?
Well, I don't know, it might be safer.
It's doubtful. We told you everywhere was attacked.
Well, we're just a little island. There might be more resources in Europe.
Could be worse.
Well, it couldn't be worse.
What about Uncle George?
We don't even know if Uncle George and his farm are even there anymore.
We don't even know if Europe's still there. And we've come all this way.
Come all this way and there are boats. Maybe this is the reason that we've come this far.
No, you're not making any sense.
Look, I think what Liz is trying to say, correct me if I'm wrong, is it's fate or something.
I don't think we could sail to Europe on this coast. We could island though.
Thank you, Mikey.
No, we said we're going to my uncle's.
Okay, let's put it to a boat. Who votes Europe?
Well, island.
Well, I agree with Max. I think we should stick to the original plan.
That's 2-2.
What?
Who are you going to vote
Whatever you say, Max.
that back there about the boat?
What?
Oh, let's sail to Europe.
Why did it sound like that? It was just an option.
Oh, I don't get you sometimes.
Well, maybe I just want to get away.
Get away?
Yeah, from you.
All right, I know things are a little bit awkward right now.
That is a
but-
minor understatement.
Was it because of Becca?
No.
Because of me?
Yeah. Maybe it's a little bit to do with Becca.
Ah, knew it.
Sounds like you
Yeah.
do understand me after all then.
Look, Becca's innocent here, okay? I get you're angry at me, I get that. But I can only apologise so many times, and what has happened. Hey, I'm sad too. It's not just you. I'm trying to put that to one side now, okay?
I just don't get how you can be totally in love with someone one minute and then the next just...
You think that's how it happens? Like a light switch, like bam, I hate you?
I don't know.
I still...
What? What?
I still...
What are you two whispering about back here?
Nothing.
Couple of secret squirrels.
It's just a private conversation, Becky. You don't have to worry about it. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just thinking that.
I doubt it.
I was just thinking, Max, do we ever really split up?
What?
Well, when you went to uni, you said you'd be back when you got your degree, but you never actually said the words to me.
I can relate to that.
It's because you hate confrontation.
She's right.
And you don't like having emotional conversations with loved ones.
Yeah.
See? I know it. Your friend Liz knows it.
No, Liz is my girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I thought it might make you feel awkward.
I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. I'm not trying to steal him or anything. I mean, obviously I still have feelings for him. He was my first boyfriend, but I can respect what you two have together. Besides, you're pretty much my best friend, so I wouldn't want to ruin that.
Thanks.
Oh, and side note, me and him, not sexually compatible.
What?
Move on, Max.
What just happened there?
I have no idea.
I think your uncle's place is just up here.
What are you doing here? And why did you bring the sodding army?
How are you, Aunt Wendy?
Oh, you know, fine, all things considered. Do you remember my sister Sally?
Hi, Sally.
Hi.
I didn't have enough glasses, so we'll have to make do. Do you remember your aunt's sister, Sally?
Yeah.
She hasn't said much for a week. Shock. So you all survived then?
Yeah.
Well, we'll drink to that.
Have you heard from Dad?
Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, we hadn't heard from you until now.
Me and your aunt haven't seen hide nor hair of another soul.
Not until Tuesday, when Sally turned up on a bicycle.
There's not many of us left.
I take it you lot at least tried to make a fight of it before you bent over for them.
It wasn't like that. Did you see what happened?
I saw enough.
Those aliens are light years ahead of us. We didn't stand a chance.
Did you and your boyfriend hide under a park bench or something? Ah, yes, you're right. Those little blue men are clever bastards. Not sure about light years, but they are something else.
Sounds like you admire them.
What's not to admire?
Now who's bending over for them?
If you prefer to sleep in the woods, it's no skin off my nose, son.
How do we know they're blue?
We've got one. In the barn.
No way.
Look at him, or her. You can't tell the sex or gender, you see.
How?
The day after the main attack, I think they sent down a few scouts, I guess. Oh, I found this little shit in the barn here. No idea what he was doing, but I managed to get him, or her, with a shovel.
Is he trying to communicate with us?
Talking, you mean? Yes.
He doesn't seem hostile.
As a matter of fact, he or she has been quite accommodating. Very useful too.
What do you mean?
I've done a few tests.
What sort of tests?
Well, I've extracted a few samples. Skin, blood, what I take to be feces.
Alien poo.
Alien poo.
Why?
So I can begin to understand them. From their calm nature, we can assume that they are intelligent beings. That and the vast technological advances that they employed in their mission last week. Well, this one has a very regular pulse too. Sign of intelligent life.
What's he saying?
He or she.
It's definitely a guy.
I don't know. But judging by the tone and volume, it's non-threatening.
Non-threatening? They eliminated near enough the entire population of the planet.
I know. Funny, isn't it?
No. It's not funny. It's the opposite of funny. It's...
Serious?
Yes, serious. Thank you, Becca.
Well, while there's no excusing what they did last week, we need to know the reason why they did what they did.
The reason? The reason's because they're evil.
Evil? You're portioning a moral position on a race you don't understand, a race that is far, far superior than us. You can't rate the morality of an action that impacts you personally because you can't reach a rational conclusion. Would you let a common house fly rate you on your actions or the actions of the human race?
What kind of farmer are you?
I'm not a farmer. I'm an astrobiologist with a background of cell structure theory and practical resource applications. I just so happen to live on a farm.
So what are you going to do with him?
Him or her? I'm going to use him or her.
Use him?
Or her, yes.
It's a guy!
What do you mean, use him?
I'm glad you asked, Liz. I've made an alien radar. Using the DNA from our blue friend, I've managed to cobble together an alien detector. It reads any interference in the airwaves, and if it matches our Smurf in the barn, it'll set off a little alarm.
Does it work?
Well, it hasn't been set off yet, but then they haven't been back.
And what do we do when they come back?
I know what you're thinking. And we're not going to try and kill them. We're going to try and communicate, build up a relationship with them.
And why would we do that?
And why wouldn't we do that? We can learn so much from them. Do you not realise how far advanced they are?
They'd probably just make us their slaves then, won't they?
Intelligent life wants allies, not slaves.
And what happens if they come back to finish the job?
Well, it's called a possibility, Maxwell. We just can't do nothing. But we've survived so far. Or do you just think that's down to luck?
Dinner is served. Move that alien thingy off the table, George.
Oh, God, I'm starving.
It's not meat, is it? Only I'm vegetarian.
Oh, we're all meat-free in this house.
Us too.
Same here.
Yeah.
So how are you two shaping up?
Yeah, okay.
Can't be easy dealing with all this. I mean, your uncle's okay because he's got his science.
Yeah, and I suppose Action Man and G.I. Joe coats because they've got that army loyalty thing.
How about you two?
And don't say love, I'll have to slap you both round the face.
I don't know, Uncle George. We just survived, didn't we?
But you survive if you've got something worth surviving for.
Hope.
That's almost as idiotic as love.
Oh, bed. Proper bed.
I think I'm going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah, see, I'm afraid I won't sleep because I'm used to hard floor.
What were you going to say?
When?
Earlier. Before Becca interrupted.
Oh, come on. I don't remember.
Don't lie to me, Max. I always know when you're lying. You play with the back of your neck.
What I was going to say was that, you know, despite everything, I still care about you.
But you don't love me. But you care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are you doing?
All right.
You're sleeping on the floor.
Okay.
Night.
Calm down, woman. Calm down, what's wrong? Just tell us. What are you doing? Calm down. What's wrong? Just stop! Sally! They're back!
What's going on?
The aliens are on their way.
Diabits, Udra.
I wish I understood what the bloody hell he or she was saying. No!
If this piece of shit has told his friends where he is, then I want to know how long we've got before we're visited by more flying saucers.
Buavanos. Tanos Uba.
Well, there you are. There's your answer.
That's not an answer. That's alien gibberish.
Well, what do you expect him to start speaking English just because you're pointing a gun at him?
Hey, just put the gun down, Bill. Bill.
Oh, is it a book? A film? Second word sounds
Well,
like...
if you're not going to help, why don't you go and stay with the others inside?
Have you got any cornflakes?
So, are we just gonna wait then?
Yeah. McGregor, there's a vantage point over there. I'm going to wait in the corner in case they come through the side.
What can we do, Uncle George?
We'll just have to wait.
We won't be waiting long.
Tarazan, Dai Uakai.
Human Earth. Greetings. I am Dwi of the planet Tarazan. We come in peace. Is this thing on?
I'm Max. This is Liz. And this is Uncle George.
Max. Liz. Uncle George.
Just George.
Just George.
Tia.
10 rotations ago.
Tia.
10 rotations ago, we visited your primitive planet and set about an experiment in resilience. Today, we return to evaluate the results. Greetings.
Hi.
Greetings. Hi. All survivors are invited to join us and be part of our civilization. Do you wish to join us? Max. Liz. Just George. Hi.
Actually, it's Mikey.
We leave now, though. Those who remain will live without further interference from us.
I want to learn about you and your people, but I think I need it here. If we are to build a new civilization, I think it's my responsibility to stay and help.
No, not me. No, there's nothing here for me. I'm going. No offense.
I'm staying too, George. And so is Sally.
Not being rude, but I get really bad at air sickness, so I'm probably going to stay. Thanks very much for the invite, but
And what about you?
No, I think I might stay. With my uncle, I think we could do some good. Besides, it might be nice to have another go at things. It's not every day you get a second chance.
I'm gonna go.
What?
Max, we need a fresh start. We can't keep going on like this over and over. We had a great time, for the most part. I still care about you. Well, this is fate.
What happened?